I am Bruce Skud, a co-founder of No More Fukushimas, along with Joanna Hammond, my friend over here. We represent a grassroots group of people who live in proximity to the Seabrook station. As neighbors of Seabrook, we share your pain, we support you, and more importantly, we join you in calling for an immediate shutdown of the Pilgrim plant and Seabrook station. We too had a fleeting moment of pure joy when we heard that Pilgrim was shutting down, but 2019 is not acceptable, and none of us can afford to be complacent. We have got to seize the moment. There are steps that we and our elected officials can take right now. For example, Governor Baker, you disappointed your constituents when you recently wrote to Ent Energy merely asking them to fix Pilgrim. Is it possible that you are unaware that Ent Energy has ignored repeated NRC requests to fix the plant, so that is now among the 3 most dangerous in the country? And are you aware that Ent Energy is the owner of all 3? Governor, we need you to be a leader in speaking out for public safety. Tell Ent Energy that you won't tolerate having a nuclear reactor in your state that the NRC has designated as one of the worst performing nuclear plants in the country. Demand that Pilgrim transfer all spent fuel to dry cask storage now. This is the only way to minimize the threat posed by storing high-level radioactive waste on the site for 60 years and maybe forever. Reprimand MEMA, particularly its Nuclear Preparedness Department, for knowingly submitting an evacuation plan for Pilgrim that could not possibly succeed. They should have told you, Governor Baker, we have written the requisite plan, but frankly, it will not and cannot work. And Governor, if you are concerned about an electricity shortage with the closing of Pilgrim, you must vastly ramp up the region's commitment to renewable energy now, because Seabrook Station is the next to go. State legislators, your constituents need you to immediately enact all 6 nuclear safety bills that have been thankfully submitted by Senator Wolf and Representatives Peake and Ferranti. Senator Wolf's bills will spare taxpayers hundreds of millions of dollars in decommissioning costs for which Ent Energy should be paying. The Peake and Ferranti bills will expand the evacuation zones surrounding the Pilgrim and Seabrook plants. Even after the Pilgrim shutdown, we're going to need evacuation plans and protection from the 4,000 highly radioactive spent fuel assemblies that will be stored at Pilgrim. And to the NRC, your incompetency has been breathtaking. Once you designated Pilgrim as one of the worst performing plants, you intensified your oversight, but the plant and its performance just got worse and worse. Even last week, the NRC revealed its in-depth oversight failed to catch that the Pilgrim's fire suppression system has not been operable for a decade. And moving forward, NRC, don't even think about allowing Pilgrim to reduce or eliminate emergency response or security requirements. As long as fuel rods remain in vulnerable pools, which will be for at least 60 years and maybe forever, strong security and emergency response plans will still be needed. And to the people of Massachusetts, we should all thank the groups who have faithfully monitoring Pilgrim, including Cape Cod Baywatch, Cape Downwinders, and Pilgrim Watch, among many others here today, with a special shout out to Mary Lambert, and to my friend Diane Turco, who worked tirelessly to expose the risks posed by Pilgrim. We must all pressure our governor, state legislators, and the NRC to take the next steps to prevent a disaster that could surpass that experienced by the Japanese at Fukushima. We should all call for a shutdown of Pilgrim now and shut down Seabrook Station too.